Okay, hi, welcome to Station 3, Snare Drum. This isn't really a snare drum, you might have noticed that. But if we get out a whole bunch of snare drums, it's going to be way too loud in here, so we're using the practice pads. Okay, so we have at least 2 of these practice pads available at all times. I have an extra one I can let you use. If you use my practice pad, do not tear it up like some of you have torn things from underneath here. That's not cool. That's not cool to be ruining school property. Maybe you think it's funny, but I certainly don't, because it's all I've got in here. Alrighty, so you're going to be tested on 2 rudiments. And these are called single stroke roll and single paradiddle. One easy piece, played in alternating right, left pattern, and a right hand lead. So right hand lead means I'm going to favor my right hand, and I'm always going to start with it on each measure. All right, and there's also a moderate piece if you want to do the advanced section. Especially over in snare drum, keep an even rhythm, right? So watch your stick height. If you're like flailing all over like this, you're going to miss, and you're going to hear yourself miss. Right, you're going to hit everything except what you should be hitting, which is the middle of this pad. If you're hitting anything else and you're just missing, and it's like all over the place, oh my God, please slow down. If you feel that happening, slow down. So, and of course the correct sticking pattern, which is written out for you on most of these pieces. So I've got a stick here. Woo! And I'm not going to grip it up here. And I'm not going to grip it all the way down here, because this is really hard to control. If you look at the Vic First sticks anyway, there's a little American flag on there. Put your thumb there. All right, put your thumb there, and then put your index finger here. Now, I can drum reasonably well without the rest of these fingers. Right, my fingers are out that whole time. So the rest of them are just gently wrapped around the end of the stick. If you hold it too tightly, it's going to be really hard on you, and it's going to like make your muscles hurt really badly. So don't do that. But if you let go, your stick's going to go flailing off. So there's a medium that you want to find. But again, grip the sticks, wrap around. I'm using matched grip. That means I'm holding it the same in my right hand as I am in my left hand. If I were playing traditional grip, I would look for that same point in the stick, because that's the fulcrum, and I would wrap my 2 fingers around the top and 2 around the bottom and my thumb over the top. So I'm going to show it to you in case some of you used to take percussion and you remember doing this. You can play it that way if you want, but no, it doesn't use all of your muscles, and it's probably going to make your forearm hurt more than it would if you just use the traditional grip. Okay, so percussionists begin their study of snare drum with rudiments. So these are patterns that are often used in drumming. I have a big poster of them back there, and I can print out a sheet of them if you find that you're interested in this. So we're going to practice this in the traditional open, closed, open format, meaning that you start really slow and then you build up to the fastest speed that you can play with precision. So if you're going so fast that it turns into horse chops and doesn't sound even and you're not controlling where you're hitting, you're going too fast. You want to hold it for a little while and then slow back down. Again, you're starting slowly, building up to a comfortable speed, and then coming back down. So the single stroke roll is just right, left, right, left. Really easy pattern, don't have to think about it. So start this nice and slow, and I'm aiming for the center of the pad. And I'm going to pick up speed. And I'm going to keep picking up speed. So right now, my stick height should be even. And I shouldn't hear any difference if I can double it. And then I'm going to slow it back down to where I started. Okay, so you might not go that fast. You might just start out and build up to here. that's all you can do. But this is what will prepare you for playing the other stuff. So push yourself a little at least. This is also a really good warm-up. So you should try this every time before you're going to play anything else. Okay, the other one is called single paradiddle. Why are they called these funny names? Paradiddle is what someone thought it sounded like. So if you've been in English class and they mention an onomatopoeia, it's something that sounds like what it is, like crack or boom, right? So they thought that this resembled the sound on the drum. Paradiddle, paradiddle. And if you put the accent in, you can. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Say it, but in doing it if you want to, if it keeps you on beat. So, I don't think I mentioned it, this is right, left, right, right, and the opposite. Again, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And then you're going to speed it up. So just memorize the pattern so you don't have to look at it. So if you want to make sure you've got it down, start on the other hand. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. And do the same thing, and you'll know you have it down really well at that point. The other thing, you might have just heard me doing it, is to add an accent at the beginning. Okay? The only thing is, when you come up to here, especially if you're hitting it that hard, make sure you're not going all over and doing that stuff, because people are gonna turn and laugh at you. At least I will. Maybe not. You can also try it really slow if you like, and really quiet. So you might find out that this is actually a harder way to play rudiments. So same thing with that single stroke roll. If you get it down really well, play it really quietly. Right, left, right. This takes a lot more precision, a lot more control. Okay, so moving on. Easy snare drum piece. Now, if you look at the two pieces on here, you're going to say, oh, that's the same piece. It is the same piece with different sticking. So I wrote out the counting on the first one, and if you can't, keep it in your head for the second one, then just write it in there too. So here we go. This is alternating, which means it's just right, left, right, left. I'm never going to double stick. Double stick is what we call it when we go right and then another right. So this is all single sticking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, not what's there, and I stopped. Ooh, Miss B. Okay, let's try that one more time. Miss B must have to slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You're going to play that same thing, but you're going to see double sticking in there. So that same pattern in measure 2 is right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. That's because most people are right-handed. So you can even put in some accents if you want, up to you. If you like it, makes it fun. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you'll feel the difference. It shouldn't sound too much different, but you'll feel it. Okay, so the advanced page is out of one of my old textbooks, and you'll see a date written up there from when I was studying it. So what's we got here? The groups of 4/16 notes should be played with single stroke beats, thus right, left, and commencing always with the right hand. So, two, 1, 2. So if you look down at the bottom, it'll show you that when it only has 2 slash marks on a quarter note, it turns into 16 notes. So if you remember that other piece we recently had, it became a roll on the tambourine because I put 3 slashes on there. There's only 2, so each slash technically cuts the note in half. So when you're looking at that quarter note, it's been cut in half and turned into 2 8 notes, and then cut in half again and turned into 4 16 notes. So I was sight reading. Maybe I made a few mistakes. But hopefully, if you do, you keep going too. Just remember to feel for that right hand lead. And that's snare drumming. Good luck.